Good morning. Hmm. Oh God. Good morning, guys. Top of the morning to you. Mm. I know it's too late for breakfast, but I'm having mine now. It's too late for breakfast, but I'm having mine now, and I'm having out of the pot. Them say sweet out of the pot. Mm. Mm. Morning. Afternoon. Mm. Afternoon over here. Mm. Good afternoon. I'm having. I stayed in and I slept. Mm. I'm gonna bake a cake today. Mm, mm. Oh, sorry. Hello, good morning. Mm-mm. Wagwan. What I say? Wagwan. What is going on? What can go so? What can go so? Come on, guys. Let's talk about baking and how you used to bake back in the days. I'm gonna prepare up my myself today. Baking not hard enough. Mm-mm. I'm gonna write down the ingredients over here. Hold on. Mhm. Jamaica fruit cake. Let's not really call it just say it can be fruit cake, black cake, rum cake, um what else you call it? What else you call it? Fruit cake, black cake, rum cake. All right, leave it at that. So that's what we're baking today. Yeah, we can talk about it, the ingredients, and what you use in it. Because everybody bake then cake differently. Mm. Everybody bake then cake differently. I So if there's anyone who wants to know how to bake cake, and then guess what? We all learn. Mm, we all learn from each other. I remember everybody goes to them cake and the best cake. Remember that? So we're gonna get the ingredients together. The most important thing for your cake is fruits. You need to have fruits in your cake because That's what makes it fruity. You need the spices. Mm. So we're gonna talk about cake today. Some people like their cake without the fruits in it, well, and some like it blended out. I'm gonna blend out some fruits in a minute. But we're gonna write the ingredients down first. Mm-hmm. I think I get a good rest today. You know, guys, I made a nice rum steak for dinner last night with jerk roast potato. And it was really good. It was good. The point where I'm thinking I might do the potatoes like that for my Christmas dinner. Mm. Seriously, it was that good. It was very good. So I will say to anyone who wants to try the jerk potato, go ahead and try it. It's really good. Potato came out really nice. But I think when you're doing it, you need I find the Morris Piper potatoes to be good, but try using the red potatoes. The red potatoes are the skin is very good. It roasts well. Put it that way. It roasts very well. Oh, and this something tasty. I'm just gonna show you everything that I use in my cake. I'm trying to I'm washing while you're gonna need your measuring cups, essential to baking. Very essential to baking. Good morning. These are very nice, depending on which one you want to use. Washing machine noisy, not just very noisy. Remember, I said to you that you're going to need your you're going to need your. Let me turn off the washing machine. Let me pause it a bit. Let me pause it a bit. One love, one art. Cut off. This can't tie so. Right, what I've been doing is blending out my fruits. I blended some already. So the your fruit cake requires a lot of fruits. At least depend to each pound, you will need at least 5 cups of fruits. I'm just going through telling you what you hold on. So this is the blended fruits. So I'm going to be baking cake today. I'm blending. So And you don't have to worry about having your fruits soaked for years and years. If you can't afford to do that, or if you haven't done that, you can steam your fruits. I need a big what I plan to do is to blend quite a good a good chunk of fruits and put it in a container in a jar for but I'm going to blend the fruits, and then I'm going to do the recipe. I'm going to write out the recipe that you'll need. But you can also go on my website, guys, on my YouTube channel, and look up my cake. There's a few there, but there's one that has over 5,000 views, I think. Yeah, you can have a look at that one. Show you step by step, easy, no rush, no fuss, no nothing at all. Easy. Show you how to bake your Christmas cake. So what I'm doing today, I'm gonna do one batch today, and then next week I'll probably do another batch. See how it goes. And remember, you prepare your stuff from overnight. So if you have a butter, you put your butter out, so it's at room temperature. We'll talk about that as well. All right. So we'll talk about that. So right, so when you blend your fruits will look like that. You see that? Right, so I have here, I can't even lift it up. Let me put the chair over here, and then put the fruits, the container there. It is heavy. Can you see? Okay. One this is probably about 10 gallon in there. No, this is not 5 gallon. It's a 10 gallon. 10 gallon container. There is, you see how big that is? That is massive. See? Right, okay, so I need the spoon here now. Okay. So, I can smell the rum and everything in here. It really has been, this has been a few years. As I said, I top it up. You probably need to see, so. You see? It's got all the white rum. I put white rum in there already. Need your white rum and your green corn. So. And this, white overproof. Right. So that's already has rum in there. I just put a little bit more because I'm on there. And that was steam. If you look, steam with the cinnamon stick. That, you see, cinnamon stick. So we can put that aside. So you got prunes, cinnamon leaf in here. We have to got the cinnamon, everything in here. So it's well seasoned. It's well perfected. Listen, it's got everything in there. Taste this, I know. Say, oh, look. I just put in the leaf on. I'm sure this will bring you back to home. The cherries in there. And the cherries, these cherries are soaked in almond. One minute there, guys. Oh. Got your red label wine. It's got everything in there already, so we're not gonna put too much in there. I soon come back. I soon come to the ingredients once I like little porridge up on it. Yeah, so these cherries are well definitely what they'll do, they'll change color. So I'm going to transfer some stuff here now. Okay. Good afternoon to everybody. It's that time of the year. It's a season where we bake cake, and we look forward to having a slice of cake. A slice of cake. So I'm gonna take up about, this is about a cup. So I've just been blending some just for, so I don't have to do, I'm doing a bulk blending, put it that way. And I'll just put it on top. Yeah. If there's none left over, I'll put it on top of here. Because I have a second thing, but I don't think I'm going to. Right, so we cover back this. I think I'm feeling hot. Let me turn off the boiler. Ooh. I think I've done a few live session baking as well. I don't think I'm just going to go through the preparation today, yeah? We're just going to go through the preparation of baking today, no? Right, so remember I said One of the spoon is 1 cup. So this is 1 cup. So 1 pound mixture is about 5 of this. And I'm certain we can do it now because we can wash this out anyway. If I put, see, it's about a, so one of this ladle, is this heavy, you know? That's what, can you imagine? That's 1 cup. 1 cup this. I'm just showing you. So you're going to need, when it's blended out, and it's much more productive to blend it because you use a lot more fruits when it's not blended. Because when that blend out now, you will let's blend it out and see if you'll get let me show you. I just want to demonstrate something to you. Because it was a small amount inside there, it started to splatter. Right, okay, so let's see. Let me see something. I'm just trying to work something out here to see if you will get to show you that it might be easier. Let's take this out, no matter. You can always put it back. It still work out to be the same, but it's much finer. It's much refined. 1 cup. 1 cup, guys. 1 cup. 1 cup. Listen, have you noticed the prices of stuff? And it's not, people are saying that this a place a hard, Jamaica hard, that the place. Listen, it's a crisis all over the world. My friend was telling me this morning, I must call him, that he went and what he bought, he could not believe in one hand. One hand. How much money? How much something you have in your hand for one hand? Come on. Things expensive. Right, so we're going to blend out our fruits. Make sure you have enough moisture in there. Not moisture, liquid. To blend the fruits. And some people are particular whatever fruits them like, Not everybody like prunes. In here you have prunes, you have raisin, you have sultana, cherries, mixed peel, you name it. Everything in this. I'm taking my time today and bake. We're in no rush. I am not rushing anything. Trust me. I'm not rush nothing. Ooh. Not rush nothing at all. The raisin is falling. I'm gonna eat them and I love it. Tastes good. I'm gonna make sure I keep on top of things today. Ooh, that looks good. That is divine. Ah, the smell of the wine and the rum. Ooh, the smell of the wine and the rum and the essence. Oh, when I steam my fruits, I steam it with everything in there. So you basically won't need to add much when you're doing your. Let me have a look on this thing. Hold on. My iPad doesn't hold charge. I'm just seeing if there's anyone. My iPad don't hold charge at all. Oh, sorry. You ever know some people there? Lord have mercy, don't excuse me. Jesus, joyful Julie, what? What, Julie? Woo! You know, so telling me I think about you, Julie. I may say, I send my number con you. I don't have no number for you. I can't even call you. Seriously. So everybody there, I never know. Hold on, thank you. Let's go. What kind of stretch me I do you know? Oh, good luck with your cakes, Julie. Good luck. Good luck. Can make, the blessing of the Lord add his ingredients of what you call it now, the power of love, and Jesus going to add his ointment into your whole mixture. Yeah, man. Yeah, me send me number con and you say yes, you get it. Yeah, me and you talk. Good morning. How are you? And I know how you doing? I'm here. I am not 100%, but still arise, you know. I've been not so much into white tea of late. Because I don't know. Yeah, man, make God, you know, put his blessing. Everybody wear a big. Because you know it go. I say it all the time. My blood's gonna run cold now because I speak from the heart. Seriously. Because you know, make no sense we. So I am blending out the fruits. You know, I have a whole heap of fruits I soaked from when. I don't know the story of me baking my own wedding cake. No, it ain't. I ice it and everything. All right, let's get this out. All right, let's get this out. So so your man, may God, you know, I am doing some today. Me get some orders, so me I do some today. Right, so. But what I want to do is blend out a fair amount and then place it on top of the one that's there. I know how to do it because I can put a piece of greaseproof paper on top until it reach to that point there because it will rum and wine and everything already. You know, so I know which part is stop. So I want to blend out, you know, so I'm not happy. If I get called for doing a cake, I have this already. So yeah, I have a whole 10 gallon of something I soak for about 2-3 years now. And then I just topped it up with the wine and the rum. But yeah, I was saying, you know, that for folks who does not have doesn't everybody have the money to buy the fruits and to buy the rum and to buy everything. Not everybody have that. It's not easy. So what I say is you can steam your fruits. But when you're steaming the fruits, don't when you steam your fruits, don't, I mean, if you can afford it, fine. But if you can find, there's a fruit wine that is Carl's fruit wine. You know Carl's fruit wine? Carl's fruit wine is a wine that you can use to blend your fruits. So it's more economical. Oh, thanks, Julie. You just get it. Okay. Yeah, man. You send me number for over how much months now? and a month. I'm just being exact. Send me number for, I don't remember what it was. I was going to talk to you about, but I never see say you come back, so me just leave it. Because that's how me stay. Me no pressure. I go with the flow. But, you know, as me say, I regard you as a friend of a YT friend, and you never know, you know, we get to know each other. And every time I say me I come down, you know, say I book my ticket already for come down. I book my ticket already, me can't wait, honestly. And I know my love to come on my yard. So I have to make sure so I put some of these pepper sauce. So then by the time you get them there. Yes, the Carl's use that to steam the fruits. So when you're steaming your fruits, you use a little bit of warm water so it break up the sugar in the fruits. Remember, the fruits are more or less, you know, I don't have any fruits I could just show. No, I don't have any fruits I show. But I am just giving you a few tips. There's quite a few things that I use in my cake, and it's I have home economics teachers who say yes, the texture and everything, but you know that sometimes, you know, no matter how good you are, sometimes some things can go flop. But we're going to pray to God today, Julie, that Him spread Him love in what we're doing today. Right, let me do another portion. Okay, and I'm gonna cover that because one other portion. So my Dutch pot powder, that this now, that is enough. You see that? That's enough. So that goes there. So what I'll do now, I'll blend another I blend another 5, fold that up, to fold this up rather. So I try, and what I do, I prepare my station, prepare everything, and I'm gonna do show you, not necessarily people who want to know to bake, people who don't know how to bake and want the real proportion and what I use, but there's a few secret ingredients that people will not tell you, but you know, some things are no secret all the time. So I'm gonna get hold on, another quite a. Have you seen the amount of fruits that I have in this 5-gallon bucket here? Look, and a 5-gallon, you know, this a 10-gallon. This a 10-gallon, you know, 10. This big. This was full up here, so I full up this now. I remember if you I full up this, and then I might just need this now for the cake today. I'm gonna go deep down in it, so it comes to the belly of the rum and the wine and everything down there. So right, okay, so we're gonna put this away now. Actually, let me stir it around a bit. Let me stir around a bit. So yes, so when you set your fruits in the bucket, you always stir to keep it, you know. So, and then when you make more, you just add it and keep stirring. Yeah. Right. What are you doing your cake, Ju? Okay. Right, let's continue blending. So we're gonna see if we can put all of this in here. Yeah, the Carl's fruit wine. But what we use here, Julie, I use the Wincarnis, but they have a wine that is called sherry, or cream sherry. So I use that to soak the fruits and to blend out the fruits. But you know, when you're baking your cake, you know, look for your the leaves of the what do you call it? Something there, cinnamon leaf, because I might do a pound mixture today, and if not, and then Thanksgiving. Do they do fruit cake at Thanksgiving time? Yeah, everybody use Carl's, you know, at Jamaica. Cause it's cheaper. It's sell over here, you know, but as soon as it comes, it's sold out. But I always use the sherry, the cream sherry, or any port wine. But there is a rum that I use sparingly here. It is not cheap, and you could easily use that over white rum. Not beat white rum still, but you know, white rum have that spice. You know, white rum have that beer rum. You know, not beer, it's not beer rum, but you know what I'm talking about. That spicy, burny, you know. I'm gonna save my number, Julie, because what happened is that I can't save it. I can't call on a WhatsApp unless the other party save their number. So That's it. When you get a number from Jamaica, both of you have to save the number. If both of you not save the number, you can't call on WhatsApp. I don't know why. But that's how it's set up. Right. So this is the last blending before we go on to the before we go on to the ingredients, what we're going to need. I'm taking it slow today, so there's no rush, yeah? There's no rush. I'm not fussed about nothing. I'm not rush nothing. I think before I used to be sitting on a rush. Let's see if it's well. Can take a little bit more. Wow, it smells so good. Guys, anytime I say guys, remember Uncle Derek. Guys, it smells good. So I'm not draw me on. I have dozens of them here. Dozens of them here. Dozens of them. Dozens. When I go home, I definitely. Ooh. I can't, you know what? The fact that I booked my holiday for next year is like I can't wait. Honestly, it's like, you know, the one when you can't wait for the holiday, you know? Then for go lie down in my house, I'm tired. This weather just drains you. Right. Here we go. So I have my container here. And I'm going to pour this mixture. And this, guys, is older than my daughter. And my daughter is going to be 34. So, see that? That's rich in it. That's proper blended out. Proper blended out. Ooh. You see, as soon as I drop some, you take away them, you know. The rum. I'm going to show you a rum that I'm doing step by step. So I'm going to show you all the ingredients that you will need, or that what I use. I shouldn't say that you'll need, what I use, because everybody does it differently, yeah? What I use. So all my key ingredients. And get you. And if you see what it is, you have to make sure you have the right amount, because some cake you can turn in a dumpling, meaning it's too heavy. You know, if you want a nice, light, soft fruit cake, you have to make sure you get the ingredients correct. You know, unless you want it really fruity, then you can add a little bit more fruits to it. But I want to tell you, so I want to just pour some. I'm going to wash out this now with a little wine. No, that should not, not stay there. I use the time hard. Wash out with a little wine now. Or even that rum. Let me show you the rum. And this spatula is so good too, because it's thin at the end. I'm sorry, guys, that I did not see the... And Errol, good morning. Oh, my God, he's going to kill me. My God, excuse my manners. Jesus. God have mercy. So soon I forget. Errol, good morning. Verna there. I don't know what to Verna. She probably not well. Hi, Philip. Pancake info. I don't know if you're still here. How are you? You're the first one. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Of course. Right, let me I'm gonna wash that off. We're gonna make sure we use every bit of everything here, because look, time's hard, you know. Time hard, man. Things are expensive. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to wash out these things with some wine. I'll show you the wine that I use. Sherry and you hear that that's something over there, so the name. Right, so this is a cream sherry, cream wine. So I use a bit of that. Pour some of it in there. And remember I was talking about a rum. It's called Rebellion Spice. Let me sit down a little bit and tell you about this rum here. And it was a customer, I know, who introduced me to this rum. Because believe you me, you don't have to, if you remember one stage that you couldn't get white rum, they were giving you that what you call it, thingy rum, that nobody don't want. So yes, so I found this rum. It's not cheap. I think it's about 20 odd pounds on Amazon. It's a Caribbean Rebellion Spice rum. It's got all the exotic spices in there. So it's got I tell you what I want in there. It's got pepper, ginger, vanilla, cardamom, and 200 barrels of Caribbean rum. So it's got cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, bitter orange. It has all of that ingredients. It's basically, it's a spice rum. So you know the Caribbean, the Trinidad people and all of those people, they bake their cake. Everybody have a different taste to their cake. So I love that. So it's spice more than anything else. Epitomize the exotic climate and character of the Caribbean. So I don't know which Caribbean this Right. In the days of sail, the trade wind routes centered on the region, bringing trade from all over the world. Spices like peppercorn and cloves were worth more their weight in gold. And where there was gold, there were pirates. So rebellion, spice, in a blend of Caribbean rum and exotic spice that uniquely captures the flavor and history of the Caribbean. It's rum, it's spices, and it's pirates. So I guess it tells a story. Rebellion. Yeah. I like that. I like the story behind it. So you can have a look at that. Have a look. Use that. Believe you me. Another thing I'll tell you about as well. But let me finish this and then we can talk about that. So once we finish washing out this, we can talk about what I'm going to use in my cake. You see me, I wash out. Oh, you come through the thing, washing it out. Right, so we can wash that out. So this could be for 1 pound mixture. So I'm going to put some cling film over this. You know, I think I'm running out of cling film. You know, I need to get a cling film. But because I need to go Costco, because their cling film is much better. Oh, yeah. So I don't want the flavor to dissipate from here, so I'm going to wrap it up. So if you're in a rush, this is not the place for you because I'm taking my time today, man. I'm not rushing nothing. I'm going to show you. If you're in a rush, this is not the place for you. You need to relax and sit down and prepare how you're going to do your cake. So we have that. We have that. Not going to use up all of them today, but at least I'm prepared should I need to bake. Should I need to bake, I will definitely be. Yeah, this liquor unit here, food processor. But I got broke up, you know, because we can't afford another one right now. You know, this is over 30 days and it's doing the job. You see what it do a while ago? It blend up everything. So it's a matter of keeping it clean. It's a matter of keeping it clean. Right. Hold on. So get your book and your pen and your paper. So, and I am not going to bake it, show you. I'm going to tell you what I'm using. And then when I finish baking, I'll come back and we're going to see if our cakes come out the same. Yeah? So I'm giving you the right ingredients. Don't add, don't take away. Use your judgment in everything. Use your judgment in everything. And don't wait for last minute, because last minute you have to run, go buy this, you have to run, go buy that. I know that sometimes we forget. Oh, how could I? You know, that kind of thing. Right, okay, so you see, let me rinse that out and then I'm going to put that back right now. rinse that out, and then I'm going to give me a few minutes. Hold on. I don't like turning my back to you, so I can't see. Honestly. You can't see me? I hate turning my back, but because the sink is this way, see with me. See with me, guys. See with me, the sink over here, so. Right, okay, so let me just wash this out. Get some bleach. Some bleach to wash it out. So who ready to bake their cake for Christmas? Lord, me say, every time I remember when me and Ambro used to bake, and then you look back and think, well, you know, you come out to be even better bakers than the persons who at the time were teaching you. You know that because you implement, you know, you evolve, you learn different ingredients, and then things are more available, you know. So yeah, you know what I mean. So I like baking. I'm wondering what I will do if I live to retire. If I live to retire, anybody thought of what they'll do when they retire? If they have health and strength. If you have health and strength, what would you do? What type of work could I do? If you go drive bus, they have some community vans, and then drive those vans. You know what we want to do? I'm sure now go plant no plantation for them go teeth. You understand? Me now go to Jamaica go plant no plantation. Like how it's like how me a plant up with something, you know. You know go plant up nothing. For them come rob me. You know what I mean? In my old age, you know, me out there, me can't hardly bend. Come back and kill me. And plant up one whole heap of scallion and pepper. And all if you see, then take your teeth and carry go and market go and you know get nothing and you can't talk, then come kill you. No, sir. You know go yard to go do that day. Me not say. Me don't know. My friend said to me say we must come out there come do this. Me say me don't know, sir. Me don't know about that. Me don't know about that one day. Me don't know about that one day at all. So I'm washing this so shine and pretty, clean it out. Listen, me have a joke. Let me go to a joke, right? Yeah? Me had somebody yesterday. We had a job yesterday, right? And the stove was told the burner wasn't working. But a lot of times I resurrect the burner because I know the injector is blocked. So I have a needle that I use to clear the blockage. Anyway, the lady said to me that they've had that she's lived there for 9 years, yeah? 9 years. She lived there. 9 years now. When you take out the burner and see the burner inside of the thing, it block up and the grease and a lot of things, inside of it. So she said the people them from before. This is what I say. Lord have mercy. How long the people them? How long those people were living there? If you live there 9 years, 9 years, and the people that will live there before you. So when you come there, if it was in that state and you did the 9 years and it not get no worse, then the people them did it, we don't understand. We don't understand us at all. So we have to, not easy, this is what you have to do. You have to keep up certain things. You have to, because when if I tell anybody that this little, I mean, people have things older than this still, but me almost show you up because one time it just then I turn around for a minute and do it right. And see it there. It'll work. It'll work, man. So once this done now, I'm going to get on the blackboard and tell you what you need to bake your cake, and I'll show you. Right? So I'll tell you what you need and I'll show you. So I'm not hide nothing from you today. Nothing. So the secret is revealed today. What can go so the secret is revealed today. But remember, no matter how Kentucky give you the secret, you still not gonna get it how him do it. And that's just reality. You understand? Right. So that's done. Okay. Let me just finish. Let me just rinse out them here quickly. And then we're good to go. And then we're good to go, guys. Then we're good to go. My sister, I hope she's up, Come here, tell her, because she said she want to learn how to bake. So she better get her things then. She better get her something and come a class. Never call her. Tell her to come a class. You need to be in the class, at the front of the class. If you want to bake, you need to be at the front. You need to be at the front of the class. You need to be at the front of the class. Right, I'm soon come. You were good at joke yesterday. Yesterday I brought lunch. I brought lunch to work yesterday. I don't know if anybody can relate to this. I bring some porridge for my breakfast. Sometimes I don't eat it till later on, but I managed to work close to my friend's dad restaurant. So I'm going to go buy a fried dumpling and saltfish yesterday. Yeah. And believe you me, the porridge you see me I eat today, I hit my calabash and start to. Oh, see, I just wash these. Just wash those now. Yeah. So my belly was full. Never had to eat any lunch. And then I had that with a cake. Remember I bought that cake? in that place yesterday. I brought that cake yesterday. Right. I'm gonna do 1 pound mixture today. If I feel like it, me do another session. I don't want to do 2 of them in one. I'm going because I don't know if I can manage to stand up so long. If I feel it, I'll run it again, you know. Right, so I'm done now. Time to go over the blackboard. Time to go up on the blackboard. Time for the blackboard. Time for the blackboard. And I have it written down, you know. So this is off my this is basically from my menu. So for my recipe on my channel. So that means to say I'm not telling no lies. So you can go look for my cake recipe, and there might be a few things that might not be there, I'm sure, but was not intentional. If it's not, then I can always correct it. That's it. I can always correct it. Right. Remember to like up the live, press the thumbs up, thank you. And blessings to Julie baking her cake today. Everybody have baked their cake. And how do you like a cake? You like a cake black? No, sir. Some people like it black, you know. Me not got this. So me like the cake nice, a nice color. Right. So here we go. Now let's go over to the blackboard. Come over now. Right. Come over. Right. So you can see me. Move some of these things from here. I need to cream my hands. Right, so we're doing fruit cake. Hold on. 1 minute. I need to make the place look clear. And I have a whole heap of something showing all over the place. And a whole heap of things showing all over the place. Definitely not. All right. That's a bin bag that goes in that bag to go outside. And that goes there. So I like to connect when I'm talking. So, right. So we're doing black cake. Put some grease on my hands. No, see something. I miss. Let me see if I can see better. If it's probably too close there. Hold on. If it's directly, obviously the writing. Right. So okay. Remember when you're doing fruit cake, as I mentioned before, you definitely need to soak your fruit. So you're gonna get some you're gonna get your fruits, your cherries, your prunes, depending on what, because not everybody like prunes, not everybody like sultana, nobody like currants, nobody like raisins, but every fruit has their own flavor. You know that every fruit have their own flavor. Every fruit has their own flavor. Right, so pound cake. So we're gonna deal with 1 pound. Oh, hold on, my hand's greasy. Right, 1 pound cake. So everything got to be equal. So you're gonna need 1 pound of. I'm going to use self-raising flour, right? So 1 pound self-raising, and this is a flour that already has the baking powder in it. So I have been using that for years, and I guess sometimes you can add a little tip more baking powder if you think you need it. Hold on, my hot, guys, my hot. Let me get a drink. Let me get a drink. Oh, 1 minute. So let me show you the flour that I'm. So this is a flour that I use. I use a McDougall's self-raising flour because it's light, but at the same time, use a strainer. Definitely, you're gonna sift your. You definitely will need. So you're gonna need all your equipment. Make sure your strainer dry and clean. You're gonna sift your flour. Right. So 1 pound of flour. There are different types of sugar out there. If you're going to use, some people use granulated sugar, but for fruit cake, the dark sugar, soft dark sugar is good. Right, so 1 pound of soft, I'm going to go for 1 pound soft brown sugar. I'm hot. Get that? Ready? Show you the sugar that I use. This is Billington. So I use Billington, and there's another one here. So I use them when they're packaged in the right weight. I use them in the right weight. So this is package. This is a pound. This is 500 gram. That's a pound. And this is the same 500 gram. This is a pound. So this is a Billington molasses natural unrefined sugar. And most of the time the sugars are so easy. I love this sugar because in 2 minutes, by the time you cream your butter, once the butter is softened, once you cream it, it is ready. In no time, your cake ready for the oven, right? So that's so have a look. So that's the, put it back in the box so you can see. So you can have different sugars as well. I think there's coconut sugar, there's different sugar. There's another sugar here. I have, hold on. I'm just going through. Right. So if you don't want your cake too dark, you can use, there's a light brown soft sugar. So there's a light brown one. You can use a light brown one as well. But I go for the soft sugar because in no time, you remember the days of us when we didn't have any blender and all those kind of stuff. Oof, sorry. We had to use a bottle, the bottle and grind you know, see you see me doing that before. Right, okay, so soft brown sugar. Right, let me the most important thing. So you're gonna need 1 pound of butter. 1 pound butter. Depends, you can use what you want to use, whether salted, unsalted, or whatever. But 1 pound of butter. Let me show you what 1 pound of butter looks like. Okay. Right, so this is 1 pound of butter. 8 ounces, 16 ounces make a pound. So that's 250 grams. And 2 of that make 500 grams, which makes a pound. Right. So remember I said that you need to have your butter out at room temperature. Room temperature. See? So if I squeeze that, it's softened. See? It's softened. That means it's left out and it has become soft, which is much easier to bake a cake. Yeah, it makes your life so easy, guys. Right. So baking a rich fruit cake is not hard because if you put your mind to it, you can make it. You can get it. Hold on. Right. So the next thing, as I said, this is from my recipe, my cake recipe, right? So you're going to need, I'm giving you the most essential things that you'll need. So you're going to need 10 to 12 eggs. Remember, come on, have a look. 10, can you see? 10 to 12 eggs. I would say medium to large eggs because the eggs act as a lightning, not lightning, yeah, it's a light effect to the cake. So when you beat your egg and the light, the more eggs in there, it makes the cake light and rich. So it does add that richness to the cake. Remember that, yeah? So these are the ingredients that, So remember, as I said, baking a Jamaican cake is a tradition. It's a tradition that we grew up on, and it's delicious. It celebrates the holiday season. So, and we all look forward to wiping out the pot. You scrape out the bottom of the pot. We look forward to that. Right. So remember I said to you need about 5 cups of soaked fruits, and the fruits has to be soaked in rum and wine and blended to your texture. Remember? Okay. Right. 5 cups of blended fruits. You following? I don't know. Remember to like up the live. If nobody not interested, then that's how it is. But I'm just doing what I need to do. Hold on, because I want to make sure that I am cooperating with um let me get the Hi Deborah. I just saw that. Hi Vera, everybody been asking for you. Where you been? You alright? Hello, Nick and Crab Baby. Oh, you just got Hey, you just come. I don't know if Julie here, because Julie is baking. We're giving her blessings as well. She's baking, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't even post your thing, because I just have too many thoughts in my head when I'm sending off your stuff. Right. Hi, Cry Baby. How are you? Hope you're well. Deborah. Yeah, Julie. But I don't know if Julie start bake it, because say fruit cake take time. Right. So we have our fruits blended out, and 5 cups. If you need a little bit more, I guess you can, be a bit generous and put more in there. Right. So the spices. So we're gonna have 1 tablespoon of nutmeg. All right. And even though I remember I said to you that you can add a little bit of baking powder to the self-raising flour, it won't do now, just a little bit. Just use your, when you're baking long enough, you kind of have an idea how to work things out. Thanks, Vera. You like my top? Thank you. Right, okay. And 1.5 teaspoon of salt. 1.5 teaspoon of salt. You're gonna get a lime, and you get an orange, and you're going to grate that. You can lemon or lime. So we're gonna put about, say, 1 grated lime, 1 grated orange. Yeah, 1 grated lime, 1 grated orange. That's so that this will, makes the cake. Because when I bake, I take the eye out of the egg, so I don't just throw it in. But anyway, the rum and the wine will take away the rawness from it, but the zest will cut anything, and it will still enhance the flavor of the and hold on, enhance the flavor of the cake. Right. What's this in here? Right. So the next thing now, I think I've got the nutmeg, that cinnamon. Right. So cinnamon is the same. 1 tablespoon of, when I'm baking, I just throw anything. You dash. You dash. So, but you need to follow this. For someone who's baking, you need to follow this, right? Okay. The next one now. Vanilla and right, so let's go for the liquid spice. The liquid spices. So that's your vanilla. So we need 2 tablespoons of vanilla. You don't want anything more powerful than the other. You know what I mean? You don't want nothing more powerful than the other. So you're going to keep it level and put it that way. And the same for I think we use more vanilla more than the almond. So 1 tablespoon of almond essence. 1 tablespoon of rose water. Yeah. And you know, I am a big fan of using, I'll show you the ingredients that I'm going to use because I'm going to just bake in peace today. I'm not going to bake while I'm talking to you. I'm just going to, when I finish, I'm just preparing my station and I'm just going to dive right in there. I'll come back later and then I might do one after. I'm not sure. See how I feel. But I am a great big, let me see if I finish write it down. So let me finish right now. So 1 cup of molasses. 1 cup of molasses. I was going to show you that I'm a great fan of molasses. And 1 teaspoon of Angostura bitters. Angostura bitters. So we can talk about them. And of course, you're going to add the browning to the depth of how dark you like your cake, right? If you like it black like this, then you're going to have about the whole of the brownie. If you want it for caramel like my leg, then you're just going to use a little bit of, So, right. So browning, you're going to add it how you like, yeah? And put that browning to your choice. Right, okay. So that's basically right. Okay. So on my chart is basically what you need for baking a cake. So I can recap. So let's go over it. Let's recap. So we're baking a fruit cake. We call it fruit cake, black cake, rum cake, Jamaica, perfect, nice, juicy, spicy, Christmas cake. I forgot to put Christmas cake up there. But yeah, so that's another one that we call it as well. Ow, Christmas cake. Christmas cake. So we're gonna recap, guys. So you will need for your cake a 1 pound mixture. So to be on the safe side and using baking cake for the first time, do not over mix anything. Try not to over mix your you don't want the mixture to become gluten. You want your cake to be soft, pliable, and nice. So, and you don't want to go over the recommended recipe. So 1 pound cake requires all these ingredients. So 1 pound of self-raising flour sifted. Remember that? You don't want no lumps and bumps in your cake. You want your cake to be smooth. Sugar. You're going to get dark sugar. Any sugar will do because sugar is sugar. But as long as it's going to be blended out with the butter, any sugar. Granulated, brown, soft, whatever. But highly recommended the brown soft sugar. You need your butter, and remember to leave your butter out at room temperature so it's not tough. So don't put the butter in the fridge and it gets hard and then you have to cut it up and it takes longer, it takes more energy and more time. Nowadays we just want to enjoy what we're doing, you understand, and don't cost a lot of extra time and money and waste. We don't want to waste any time, put it up with. You need eggs, and you're going to need your organic or your, yes, let me show you. Free range. Hold on. Right, so you're going to need your 10 to dozen eggs. So there you go. And these are some nice size eggs. And you can beat your eggs, and when you beat your eggs with the rind, the lemon or the lime or whatever. Put a little bit of vanilla, rum, whatever in there, and beat your eggs. So you're going to add that to the mixture when you know. So free range eggs. Whether it's a free range or not, I don't know what. You understand? Anyway, right. 5 cups of blended fruits. So you see, I show you the fruits that I use. I blend up my fruits. And browning. So now it's time to start showing you what I am using. So we're going to move over here up so you can see everything now. It's time to see. It's time now to be on the other side. Hold on. So you can see what I'm doing here. And remember, you're going to need your cake tins. If you're using the aluminum foil or whatever, if you're using these stuff to bake, I'm not too keen on them, but it is what it is. So you're going to get your tins. You're going to get your cake tin. You have, hold on. Hang on a minute, guys. I need to, hold on. I have some here. I don't have to go. Right. So we're going to talk about cake tins as well. Oh, yes. Let's talk about this. Invest in some good cake tins. Remember, your cakes bake well in this is my little one. I'm going to use that to sample the cake when the cake bake. Alright, okay. It's got 2. Right, so these are different type of tins. I know I need to why didn't I need to get one of those cake tins. I said I was going to get some of them, but I did not. And I have tin here from Jamaica. I know. Let me show you from me a bake. I have tin here from Jamaica. And I'm playing. Oh God, hold on. I'm gonna play. So we're going to talk about if you can see me standing up here looking for the amount of tins that I have. May I bring back some of them too? The amount of tins and stuff that I have. And I said I was going to. There's somewhere, I don't know where that is, but hey. There's somewhere. Hold on. Never mind. That's not important now, but yeah. Yeah, when I bake, I have these. These are the tins, the carb metal from Jamaica. Them are all on my daughter. All. Yeah, so investing in some good cake tin. This is another good tin. This is if you're baking a nice solid cake, this tin here. You get some of these tins in Sainsbury's. They're very, very good. So when they bake, they're easy to just push out. That's the good thing about them. That's why I invest in these kind of tins. I invest in them. And these ones, hold on. So yes, you will definitely need cake tin, and you need to prepare your tins well in advance. So if you're going to use oil to grease it, or butter, and your grease-proof paper, hold on. You can get grease-proof paper already cut to size. These are the 8 inches. So I think I'll be baking a lot of 8 inches cake. Hold on. So you can buy these already cut to size. And if you look, and as I said, these ones, they're non-stick, so they're pretty good, but I don't mess about with baking my cake. I like to right, okay. So this, see that? And you know what I normally do is when I bake my cake, I double line them. I double line my cake tins. I double line them. So you will need to invest in some tins. If you just want to just chop up and put something in one, like something, then all good. So these are 8-inch stainless steel thing. So I'm going to rinse them everything gonna get rinsed over, dry, and ready to use. And if you can put them in the oven, make them dry. Right. And if you run out of the grease-proof paper, then you know where to put it. But if you have if you have these ones, you can use that, and still, you see, you can still get that line out of this size. So don't despair if you have that, because all right. So that's enough for cake tins. Let me put them back over here. So we talk about the flour, the tin, the sugar, the butter, the egg. Right. So our spices. Remember, not cinnamon stick. Ground cinnamon, definitely. And mixed spice. The mixed spice, have everything in there. It's got the nutmeg, it's got the pimento, the ginger, it's got everything in there. So that's like an allspice. That is good. Ground mixed spice. I've got the sweet cinnamon. I've ground cinnamon, and I think I have the sweet cinnamon. Yeah, the ground sweet cinnamon. That's a good one. Right. Okay. So nutmeg, definitely. Get your nutmeg. And I suggest that all your dry ingredients, your flour, so you grate your nutmeg, get your cinnamon, get your spices, mix that in your flour, put it aside, so you know that that's my pound flour there. That's I'm going to use. So that's why I said I'm not doing it online today, because I've done it so many times. I'm not doing a baking online today. I'm just going through and telling you what you may need. Right, your browning. I've always used sarsen browning, always. But there is different browning. There's another browning here. You know what? Me asked Gresham to buy me a browning yesterday, and he buy this one. Grace caramel. So this now I think would have the molasses in there. So if you're wondering where you get molasses, you won't have to worry about getting molasses, because it's called treacle. It's called treacle here in London. And that's what I used to bake. That's what I've always used. So black treacle. So if you're wondering what molasses look like or what is molasses, hold on. I want you to bake your cake and come back and tell me how your cake is. So when I notice when I do something, Very, you notice something different in here? Let me see Very still there. Very there still? Thank you, Very. Very, you don't notice something different. Let me open up we open up the door to in here so to make it look bigger in the kitchen. Hold on. So this is treacle, otherwise known as molasses. Need something. It's too thin for it. It's too thin for it, man. Hey! Right. So that's molasses, guys. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. I probably need a spoon. The things I have to do for you guys, you know. I have to go get the spoon out to show you the molasses. Right, so this is treacle. This is the molasses. This asks why I use molasses in my cake. I've always used molasses in my cake. Always. And it adds that texture. And it helps to color the molasses as well. So it not only give it the texture and the softness, it adds that it's just nice. I don't oversay it, but I use the molasses. Okay, so that goes aside. So that's for the browning. So we talk about the grounded spices. Yeah. So you got your vanilla, definitely. You got your rose water. I brought that from home. And there is the rose and almond as well. You use that. That's how they are now. So it has a nice flavor. Smell nice. Almond. Rose water. I mean, I have something here that my friend gave me. And it's called Pear Essence. Oh, you have to know how to use it. And she gave me some dark wine. These are the little things you have to know how to use them. But guys, invest in a bottle of Angostura bitters. My friend Randolph and Lorna, may God bless your souls. I can testify that Randolph was from Barbados. He passed away a few years, but my blood run cold now because I'm just thinking about them. Yes. Just thinking about them. My blood's running cold. I just thought, wow, what memories. Hold me, Jesus. Hold me. Right. Randolph was such a kind friend. Let me plug that back in. He was such a kind friend that even though I bake my Christmas cake, there was something about Randolph's cake that was different. His cakes was just different. His cakes was just different. The cake just tastes nice, and I am not afraid to say, to accept defeat, that everybody does it different. But if Randolph cake is here, my cake is here, we're gonna go for a piece of a Randolph, because there's something about Randolph cake that I gravitated to. I kept going back to Randolph cake. So, and I forget to tell you about a few other things. I know what I forget, but eventually, hold on, now charge up. Put something on charge. Eventually, I would definitely get to everything. So remember, you got your baking powder to add if you need to use it, and your salt. Remember, you need a bit of salt as well. So don't forget nothing. Right. I was gonna say to you now. Yeah, the Angostura bitters. Invest in a bottle of Angostura bitters. You can't go wrong with that. Mm-mm. You never go wrong with a bottle of Angostura bitters. That's the secret to my cake. And remember when we were growing up, add a bit of dragon stout to the cake. Yeah, man. Little dragon stout. And another thing that I use, guys, is you can use a third cup of what's it called? A third cup of breadcrumbs and ground almond. So I use ground almond in my cake, and I use breadcrumbs. But what I do with the breadcrumbs, I blend it out so it becomes refined. So I think that's it. So yeah. So I blend out everything here so my cake is not lumpy and bumpy and all of that. So I put that in the NutriBlend and I blend it out, sieve it, and use that. So I'm not going to just chop that in because it might just melt out, but I think when you blend it, it's refined. So I think that's it really, guys. So almost, look, my God, 2 hours max. Can you imagine? So yes, so remember you got your red label wine and your white rum. Those are essential. I spoke about that in the beginning. White rum, red label wine. But if you don't have any rum, you can use the Rebellion rum. Remember that. You can use the cream sherry. If you don't have any wine, there's another one here, a QC sherry. So that's another thing. And then you're just gonna you're just gonna just get baking. You're just gonna get baking. So I am going to leave you, and what's this in here? Crackers. Remember to get your measurements right. Get your cups. Get everything right measurements. Right measurements. Yeah. So I'm going to get my bowl, get my pudding pan. Yeah. Have a look on everything that's there. Get my bowl, my pudding pan. And I'm going to get baking. This one, I'll bake that as a little sample because definitely you want to taste how the cake tastes. And you can also do cupcakes. Get some nice, beautiful cupcake papers. Pretty. These are very nice. Some nice colors. And bake some nice cupcakes. So you can do anything. I have different colors. You can tell I like to buy all these stuff. You know, guys, that peppers are still outside on my tree. I picked those yesterday, and strawberry. Look at that. Still going. So, and this cherry that I use, you can get the glazed cherry and you can get the cocktail cherry. The cocktail cherries are nice, just the same. Add that. And I think that's it really. So I'm going to get cracking, washing out all these cake tin. I'm going to give them a good scouring, shine them up, and so what time it is now? Oh my God! So say nothing not done tonight. I'm gonna put on some harmony porridge for the something, yeah, and go on. So I'm coming back when the cake in the oven. I'll come back. We're ready. Very, I'm gonna call you. I'm telling you, your friend. So take care, guys. Thank you so much for your company. I think I woke up late this morning and I deserve it. I lie down in bed till about 11 o'clock, I decided to not come out of bed. I shoot. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I hope someone learned something today. I hope I have impacted someone knowledge with cake. Remember, no, I'm not the only one out there, but if you find what I'm saying interesting, and learning something that you've learned, you go ahead, put wait there, hold on. Give me a thumbs up and give me a thumbs up and some, yeah, look for something I can't find it. And comment. Yeah, put on a comment on the something, man. Oh dear. Come on, man, do a little thing. Put some comment on it. So. Okay. So we'll come back later on today. So we can talk. Thank you so much. You go wash up. You want me to talk until I wash up with something then? Why not? Why not? Give me some more time. It not cost me. Not true. It not cost me. So I arrange my lemon. It not cost me. You don't want to see church of them? Like church of them I grow. Church I grow, look. Church I grow, man. Church I grow. Look. And you can trim the roots. You can trim the roots so it doesn't get too elongated. I just hold on. So this is what I keep it in. So that's my, let me take it out so you can see. So that's my chocho that's growing in water. But I'm going to trim and keep him like that. And then when it gets taller, I'll definitely trim the vine as well. Hey. So yeah, I'm gonna just get on with it right now. Sugar over here. So say a late night business tonight. Late night business tonight. Errol, you today? Errol, my friend. The Vera, they may talk to Vera. Hi, Stacy. You enjoyed the class? Were you there? Did you enjoy what I said about how to bake? I remember when you're baking, I'm gonna come back. When I finish, I'm gonna come back and show you. I've got so many videos on it. I don't if me intent if me ever forgot live now I'm bake, me not gonna finish till late. So I try if you just get it. So once me on my own, I'm baking on my own, me will get. I try if, you see this is why you must have put these things together. I know. Look now. You can't get that come off. You can't get. Ugh. You can't get the thing off. No, seven I get you open. Right, so I'm going to wash this now. Scour them up. Scour them up, man. Scour them up. I'm going to do my flour, my sugar, my butter, my sugar, my is there another one? There's two more here. And guys, when you're baking a cake, remember, don't full it up. Because when you full it up, it takes long to bake and then it causes cracks on top. I've learned my lesson several times where that is concerned. So don't cover them. Don't put too much rather, sorry. And you're going, remember if you put in the oven, warm up the oven before, and then you can have a bath inside there, so the water in there bubbling up. To and clean out your oven. Clean your oven. Make sure your oven is clean. Make sure the rubbers are intact at the side because that's the seal, so there's no escaping of heat, because you want the heat to stay in within. You want the heat to stay within the oven and not escaping. And fruit cake take hours to bake. Don't rush it, yeah. A real fruit cake can take hours to bake. I think I might make some I think I might make some porridge tonight. When the cake going out of the oven, come back. I might do another one while I'm here. Because tomorrow I don't want to do nothing. Right, okay. I'm gonna go get the bin. Hold on. So shining up the cake tin them. So then shine. Don't know how much cake I'm gonna get yet, so I'm gonna look on there. Shine, 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 shine. Shine, shine, shine. Shine, shine, shine. Right, then I'm gonna get my thing now for bake up the cake now. This is our 3-inch. What is that? Yeah. 1, 2, I don't know. Yeah, wanna be. This is a nice size 8-inch cake. It's 8-inch, but it's deeper. You see? It's deeper. It's deeper, deeper. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Here we go. It's done. I am going to So anyway, guys, good luck with baking. Good luck to Julie, who's baking as well. Take care. Come back later and show you how the cakes are doing. All right. Let me go get my thing now for start bake. Bye for now. Take care. Lots of love. Ooh. So bye, guys. Bye. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much. Take care.